I'm often asked, is it a good idea to do the cleaning, do the maintenance, basically wear all hats when starting out in the short-term rental game? My answer to that question almost always is going to be, hell no! There's absolutely no way you can wear all hats and expect to be successful. Let's just go over a couple of scenarios. So for example, most people start off in the short-term rental game with one property. If you're starting off with one property, you're probably not going to be quitting your job to run this short-term rental. You're probably still gonna have a W-2. Let's assume that you are not working, meaning you're a married couple and they either one or the other aren't working, and then you're going to start the short-term rental game to supplement your family income, and that you're going to handle that one property. Here's why I think that's still a mistake. Number one, we're not good at everything. As much as you want to believe and think that you probably can handle it all, you're not going to be good. Something's going to fall off. So my recommendation is always going to be to focus on what you're good at and hire out what you're not good at. So let me give you a couple of examples of some clients of ours and how this advice has worked for them and allowed them to not only have more free time, but make more money and allow them to grow. Because that last word, right, grow, is extremely important if you want to make this your profession. If you want to make this your vehicle to financial freedom, you have to grow. And in order to grow, you cannot do it all. And I'm going to give you some of these examples. So for example, we have a client that started out with a triplex. It's a she, and she had 3 units. And initially, she tried to do it all. When she came to us because she was thinking about exiting the short-term rental game and selling us the property. But after having a conversation with her, I convinced her that the reason why she's not successful is because she wasn't doing it right. And I know it's a hard pill to swallow for some of you guys, but I convinced her that there's absolutely no way that she's going to be successful and make the money she thought she was going to make by continuing doing the things she was doing. We decided in her case that it was best that she focus on the operations side of the house, meaning she was going to continue to do the cleaning, she was going to continue to be the maintenance person, and she was going to be the boots on the ground on that particular property. And she handed over the sales side of the house for us. So we did all her marketing, we handled all her guest communication, and we made sure that her listings were all optimal. We convinced her that being a single platform host was a big mistake, so we went multi-unit. I won't go into all the strategies that we went into with this particular client, but understand that we were able to not only free her up to have more time with her family, but we also made her a lot more money than she was making when she was trying to do it all herself. Now on the flip side, we had a client that decided to do this or wanted to do this as a business. And this person was a real estate agent, very good in sales and not so good in operations. And with him, when he was in the short-term rental game for 2 years, and in those 2 years, he only had 2 properties because he couldn't juggle being a real estate agent and continue to manage these 2 properties. So with him, we took over the operations side of the house. We did the cleaning, we did the maintenance, we handled all the guest communications, we did do all the marketing for him, and his sole job was focused on growing, finding more deals, buying more properties, and growing his business. And in 1 year, he went from 2 properties to 7 properties. No way he could have done it if he continued to do it on his own. So my recommendation to you, my suggestion to you is, again, find what you're good at and hire out the rest, because there is absolutely no way, or it's almost humanly impossible, to wear all hats and still have a life. Hope this information was useful. If it was, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And if you find value in this and you want to give back, then buy me a coffee. The link's down below. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.